Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I'll be helping you solve problem number 11 from section 5. So problem number 11 says that points V, W, X, and Y, X, Y, and Z lie on a line in that order. VW is twice as long as WX, and XY is half as long as YZ. If the length of the segment WY is 6, what is the length of segment VZ? Okay, so to make things easier, let's draw the little diagram over here. So here's our line, and we can say V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, now let's write down everything that we know. So up to now, we know that Y, or W, Y, so from here to here, is 6. We also know that VW is 2A because the question states that VW is twice as long as WX. And we said earlier that WX would be, well, WY is 6, so it would be 3. So 2A. We also know that YZ right here is also 2A because XY is half as long as YZ, remember? Now that we know all of this, to make things easier, and we can write an equation to solve the problem, let's label WX as A and XY as B. This makes things easier because now we can write the information into an equation to help us find the answer more easily. So our equation would look something like this. We would do A plus B equals 6. We also said that we knew VW is equal to 2A as well as YZ, and we can say that's equal to 2B. Okay, so let's add everything else that we know into the equation as well. So now our equation would look something like this. We would have 2A from this over here, the VW, plus 2B, the YZ, equals 2 times A plus B equals 12. Just so we remember again what everything stands for, let's write the equation out again with the original variables from the problem. So we have VW plus YZ equals 2 times YX plus XY. Gives us 12. Now we can carry on and simplify the problem to give us 12 plus 6, which is 18. So our answer would be 18. So what the original question was asking us was what is the length of segment VZ? And our answer is 18. Okay, to make sure that we really understood the problem, let's do the same problem again with different numbers. So let's switch up the problem. Let's say now points A, B, C, D, and E lie on a line in that order. We'll say that AB is twice as long as BC, and CD is half as long as DE. So if the length of segment BD, right here, is 13, what is the length of segment AE? So we're trying to find AE from here to here. So just like in the last problem, let's write our equation with new variables. So let's say that, let's use H and I. So our equation, because we know the length here of BD is 13. So let's say it would be BC and CD. But let's replace them like we did before, and let's write a new equation to say H plus I equals 13. So now what else do we know? we know that AB would be 2H because the question states that AB is twice as long as BC. And we said earlier that BC would be H. We could also say that DE could be equal to 2I because CD is half as long as DE, remember? So now let's add everything that we know from over here into our new equation. So if we do this, we know that our equation would be, let's write it in red, 2H plus 2I equals 2 times H plus I. And this would be equal to 26. Like we did before, just to remember what each variable stands for, let's write out the equation with the original variables from the problem again. So we would have AB plus DE equals 2 times BC plus CD. Okay. So if we simplify this first equation up here, we can say, after it's simplified, that 26 plus 13 equals 39. So we know that segment AE equals 39.